Hey everybody, I'm Jeff.
I'm Alex.
This is As Good As It Gets, and we are here to talk about our time on the Serenade of the Seas. So we ported out of Vancouver, British Columbia, and headed up to Alaska. Alex, where did we go in Alaska? Do you remember?
We go at Haines, Alaska.
Haines, where else?
Ketchikan.
Where else did we go?
Juneau.
Where else? It starts with an S.
Sika.
Very good. So Alex, just let you know our itinerary. It was a fantastic itinerary. So the weather in Ketchikan was, well, typical Ketchikan, raining, but the rest was absolutely amazing. So we're not here to talk about the route. That's on our other videos. We're here to talk about the ship itself, the beautiful Serenade of the Seas. And boy, we had a great time on that ship. So what we liked about the Serenade of the Seas is it's a smaller ship. And we had oh goodness, how many people did we have on board? We had about 2,500 people on board, and we ported out of Vancouver, British Columbia. So I do have a video about our embarking and disembarking out of Vancouver, and boy, that was a mess. So check that video out. But the ship itself was fantastic. The crew was great, as they normally are on Royal Caribbean ships. So I'm going to start with what we did not like. I'm going to start on a negative note. What we did not like is they did not have a 24-hour food restaurant. They did have the Latte Latitudes, I believe it's called, the latte store that's in the Centrum. They don't have a promenade. They have a Centrum, and it wasn't 24 hours. So at 3 a.m. you weren't able to get a snack after you finished dancing at the club. But they did have the Park Cafe located in the solarium on the pool deck. I believe it was deck 11. And it did have the made-to-order salads, and later in the evening they did have the Sorrento's Pizza, which was located in the Park Cafe in the solarium. Now, another thing that was a little bit different, wasn't really that we didn't like it because it was available, was the ice cream machine was self-service, but it was located in the Windjammer. So when you wanted to have an ice cream, like Alex eats about 5 of them a day, crazy kid, it wasn't on the pool deck. You had to go into the Windjammer, but when the Windjammer was closed in between the meals, he wasn't able to have an ice cream. So boo-hoo, I know, big deal. But for summertime cruising, when the kids really want their ice cream, not only are they limited on the hours of the ice cream, but they have to go from the pool into the Windjammer soaking wet in their bathing suits just to get an ice cream to go back out. Not a big deal, but it is what it is. Another thing is the pizza, the Sorrento style pizza that they have normally in the promenade was available in the Windjammer. So you do have access to the pizza. Oh, really? There wasn't too much we didn't like. It's a smaller ship. It has all the amenities you would need. It doesn't have a flow rider. It was an Alaska cruise, so we weren't exactly out on the pool deck in our bathing suits hanging out. But what we did like was the solarium, which is normally the 16 and up area, pool area, spa area. They did have certain hours that the kids were allowed to go in and play in the heated enclosed pool, which was really cool for Alex and the other kids on board. So really, that's the only thing we did not care for about the Serenade of the Seas. Again, it is a smaller ship, smaller capacity, so that way you can go into the glacier bays and into other ports, similar to other ships like the Island Princess that we went through the Panama Canal. Smaller ship, not all the frills of an Oasis or a Freedom or Voyager class ship, but again, it serves its purpose. So now what we did like about the Serenade of the Seas, Alex, what did you like about the Serenade of the Seas?
Adventure Ocean.
This kid loves the Adventure Ocean, which is great. It has the standard segregation of ages. Was it 2 to 5, 2 and below, the tots. And then you have the 6 through 8, and then the 8 through 12. You do have a teen room, so if you take your teens along, they do have a place to go sit around and meet other friends or do whatever the kids do. But the Adventure Ocean is fantastic. Similar hours, the morning session, the afternoon, and the evening session, and the late night. Another thing we really liked about the Serenade of the Seas, that we like about the Freedom, that we like about the Mariner, Adventure, and those class of ships that have the nightclub, the Vortex Lounge, which the Serenade has, is you're on above the pool deck, above the suites, with the nightclub and lounge area, but the Diamond Club, which we are currently in, is up on the top deck overlooking. So you're not down in the dungeon like you are on the Oasis class ships, with exception of the Allure, and like the Ovation and Odyssey, where you're down on deck 4, hidden from well, existence. So we do love that I mean, top tier members. We got a great view, our own little private place like Alex and I are in right now, to do our videos, and for everybody else Diamond and above to enjoy a relaxing place to go. So that's one of the best things we love about these classes of ships, is our relaxing Diamond area. And I see Alex is goofing off over there. Alex, what else did you like about Serenade of the Seas besides Adventure Ocean?
I like eating at the main dining room.
Yes, the main dining room is fantastic. It's Royal Caribbean standardizes their meals, but being a smaller class ship, it is a little bit more intimate with the relationship with the staff. So even though it was a 7-night cruise, so we did establish our rapport. We didn't, since it was just Alex and me, we didn't do any of the premium dining restaurants, so we stuck to the main dining room. But again, like almost every cruise we've had great relationships with our servers and assistant waiters as well. Same with our room steward. Our room steward, Thea, was fantastic. So Alex, what else, is there anything else you like about the Serenade of the Seas that you want to tell our friends?
I like eating ice cream.
And eating ice cream. We already talked about the ice cream was located in the Windjammer. Now, this is an ongoing problem on every cruise line, so it's not ship specific, is people do like to camp out in the Windjammer or Horizon Court for Princess or the buffets of any cruise line. People camp out there after they're done, so it does limit the amount of tables. However, getting to know the staff that work in the restaurants, they're able to encourage people who are done eating to free up the tables. And of course, we do join people at their larger tables if there's just a couple. So most seasoned cruisers are really cool about letting this guy and me sit with them and enjoy our meal. So really, we enjoyed the Serenade of the Seas. There was always entertainment. The event staff was fantastic. Just everybody was great. The ship was very clean. There was always people wiping down the banisters and the elevators and so forth. So one thing about the cruise with the smaller ships is you are limited on the headliner shows. We did have 2 comedians, and then we had 1 headliner show. Of course, you got the Royal Caribbean singers and dancers and the orchestra playing. There was only 1 show for the entire 7 nights, and then you had the 2 comedians that came out and did their show first night, 3rd night, and then they did a variety show on the 7th night, which was fantastic. It was great, so we definitely enjoy the entertainment. So that's really about it as far as our time on the Serenade of the Seas. Alex, anything else? Okay, great. So if you haven't already, please
like and subscribe to our channel for more vacation day.
All right, so in just a couple days we are going to be on Adventure of the Seas, headed from New Jersey up to Bahaba, they say, and Halifax, Nova Scotia. So check out our video upcoming on that ship and our adventures in Halifax and Bar Harbor. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.